Alright guys, so we got the deadhead that we picked up May 1st. We cut the horns off of it and
the skull was damaged real bad.
Yeah, the skull was damaged real bad. The nose was all chewed up and stuff. The horns are pretty good. They're pretty much hard white. So what we did is we got, what was the paint
just
that we used?
Wire brush and cleaned all the dirt off.
Wire brush, got all the dirt off, stuff like that.
We just got a flat
white spray paint. And we got the tips to make it look like more ivory. So it is kind of hard to get it, especially with the coffee grounds. Which what we did is we got hot water and from like a teapot, and then we put it in the coffee grounds and we just mixed it up and we let it outside and cool for about 30 minutes.
About an hour.
About an hour, yeah. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to do to get the antlers looking brown. So let's get started. I'm not done this before, so.
Okay, push stop on it real quick.
Push stop?
Okay.
Pretty sure. Or just pause it.
Pause it. Alright, there we go.
Alright, you going?
Yep.
Alright, so my dad, he already got the first part. What you want to do is when you're coloring it or getting coffee grounds to brown it up, you want to get it more around the base and the pedicle and in the front's really good. Just because make it get that natural look. You want to get it dark off here and then start lighting off once you get to the back. Let's see anything else.
You just want to make sure you just keep going around and make sure that you get all the little cracks and everything.
It's easier when there's more color on the antler. As you can see, there's a little brown right here, so it is going to help a lot more.
Yeah. If it has a little brown in it, it takes it a lot better.
Yeah.
Get a handful of it.
All this stuff on the ground is all reusable, so you're not wasting a ton. I'd suggest when you're done is kind of get that wire brush and just knock off all the excess.
The longer you leave it on there, the darker it's going to get. So it all depends upon how dark you want to get it. This is more of a desert bull here, so we don't want to get him real dark. Down around his bases and everything else. And those front tines and stuff, you really want to get them dark and then really lighten them up. These desert bulls around here are real red.
Especially their look. We seen a bull and he was almost like sunburnt looking. So he's definitely a desert bull.
Here, buddy, let me grab them bases real quick. Go ahead. I'm still filming here. So you definitely want to get it. You just want to just grind it in there. Just let it roll in there. And get it down in there. Just kind of see. You just want to go lighter as you're going up the horn, not as much. You can see how it just goes from dark to light. This side really has some color in it, so you can see how it's really starting to take. We use the Starbucks French Vanilla Dark Roast. We've done a couple horns with them and it really turned out really good. You want to go all the way up into your tips. You come back and just take a little bit of sandpaper or whatever and just barely scuff them tips to get them ivories back.
But I think it works pretty good, especially with the plain white spray for the tips, because it kind of makes it so you don't have to do a ton on it. So as you can see with our earlier stuff, yeah, you can use all the stuff on the ground. It's perfectly fine, not wasting everything. You've seen on our last ones on the elk that we did, it wasn't perfectly white, you know, it was mostly covered, but with this it works pretty well. And if you are going to sell these, make sure that you don't smell them, because it does smell like coffee, like really bad.
Well,
anybody, they're not going to care.
These are just mostly for decorations, in the rooms and stuff. And this this is just like his first deadhead bull that he's
ever dealt with, so
that he found. That was pretty cool.
pack out was pretty
It was
tough.
just the head. There was
No bones
no
really.
bones,
It already got picked
nothing.
apart. So
and the skull was busted out so bad.
there's not really much saving it.
And you really want to get down in there. And you can take your wire brush too as you're brushing this off. You can get around in the cracks really good too.
I've seen a lot of people, they actually use mud and a lot of natural stuff, because most of those bulls, when they're rutting and stuff like that, they like to dip their horns in mud and get it real dark, or they'll rub it on sapling trees and get the sap off
That's why
them.
you see them in the wallows and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and they got sap on their horns. They tear up the ground, they're raking trees. All depends, and these bulls out here on the desert, they got some mud holes and stuff like that, but their dirt's a lot of red.
So there's a lot of water out there too, so they're gonna have,
You know, they do have
That's
some mud, but it's not big and black mud like they do up in the mountains and
yeah,
stuff.
those high country bulls, they'll get that darker. You can honestly tell the difference between a desert bull and a high country bull, and yeah,
Now you're just gonna take your
wire brush and just knock off all that black pebbles, coffee grounds, and it does light them
always
up
go with the
a
grain
lot.
of the whatever the time is.
grain.
The grain's going up, go with it, don't go across it.
Yeah. If you're gonna get that natural look.
I'd have to do this tip back here a little bit more. And
Yeah.
I'll have to sand that off a little bit. Probably looks like I put a little too much
Yeah.
paint up on them, but I can sand them down and put a little coffee, get that paint off of it. And this front one doesn't seem to be too bad.
Yeah, just put a little more coffee in it. It should look good. It doesn't look too good blended now, but once it dries and maybe you add a little bit more, it's gonna turn out perfect.
The longer you let this coffee sit in here,
Yeah.
the darker it's going to get. It has a few cracks and all that in there, but it wasn't too bad that I didn't want to fill it. We just use a wood putty to fill it.
Yeah, it's about 2-3 years old, I think a deadhead is. So
Yeah.
the cracks aren't too big. There's some big cracks. It's mostly hard white. So like the ones that my dad picked up, those were chalk. They were 5 years. They're gone. Which with the horn, it dehydrates because of the sun, so it just kind of shrink a little bit. But
See, a little light right there, so all I'm going to do is get the coffee and
rub it in there.
just let it sit back in there a little bit longer. You know, like I said, you can get this stuff right up off the ground.
It's all reusable.
It's all reusable. This one here, there's a little light on this backside. You know, you can get a toothbrush too and really just kind of work it down in there so it really gets down in those.
Alright, well.
You can see the tips are just a little too white back here, and I'll sand those off and I'll actually restain those.
We're doing this side for now.
Yeah, we'll do the other side a little bit later. I didn't put any
Well, we got
white on him, so we'll see how he does without doing the tips on him. He's a little bit whiter. He's a little bit more chalky. He was a little out in
the open.
the side was out in the open, so the other side was a little bit under the brush.
Alright guys, so the video's about to end. I only have like 17 seconds left, so I'll just end it here. I suggest using it. It's a really good method if you do want to brown your antlers. If you don't, well, I don't know, I'm sure you could find some way to do something, but anyways, we're just getting this stuff out of the base. But yeah, hey guys, so we finished that one. We'll be doing that one later. And we did pretty good. We fixed out the ivory with just sandpaper, and it looks a lot more natural. And
a little more touch up.
Yeah. Yeah. On that second right there, maybe just a little more coffee, but I think it's pretty cool before and after. We got pics before we did it and after we did it. Yeah. Looks pretty good.
Dark right in here.
Yeah.
Too dark.
It's alright. But
Looks a little better there.
yeah, that looks better.
But you want to get your sandpaper, all these little bumps and everything like that. They're really,
Yeah.
you just want to,
Bring the white out on them.
yeah, just for more to roughen them up a little bit. You know, especially on these outside.
Yeah, on those bumps and stuff.
Really gives them character. Just a little bit on the outside. Kind of cooking them horns together and stuff and driving them on things. Other than that, not too bad.
Yeah.
Like I said, we'll do a little more touch up tomorrow.
But yeah, that's how you turn white into brown, and well, see you guys when we do that one.